The year is 1997. A small little beautiful boy in Brooklyn wakes up on a Christmas morning to find Santa brought him something special. A Game Boy with Pokemon Red. And I found that Game Boy. This actually isn't the Game Boy. This is actually maybe the third Game Boy I owned. My original Game Boy was a dark blue and lost to the sun, meaning I probably threw it into the sun. I don't know what happened to it. They were not as together as they are, as games components are today. I am surprised, though, that I found this old Game Boy with Pokemon Red in it, and both work. I have not touched Pokemon Red in, God, maybe 20 years. You know, it's been at least, I would say, realistically, the last time I played this game was 2005. I was still in middle school. I was going to high school, and I had put away the toys and strap on some dance shoes because I went to a theater school. To my delight, last night I turned it on and it works perfectly. I forgot that when I played Pokemon as a kid, was really into nicknaming my Pokemon things I liked at the time. That includes I might make this a whole series because almost all my Pokemon have really names. It's not like a thing where I really thought it out, or like I try to say like, oh well, it's it's a Mr. Mime and it's a mime or something like that. These are just random. There's no rhyme or reason to why I named the characters. It must have been what I was watching or doing at the time. I looked over and went, all right, well, this is what I'm naming this guy. You'll see in a second. Why don't we boot her up? And let's play some Pokemon, shall we? I love that noise. Got some Game Freak logo, huh? Uh-oh. About to be a party. I know I'm going to get copyrighted for this. They're going to give a copyright strike. They're going to say, like, you can't play it off your thing. This isn't your music. Well, it's the people's music. Let's go. Let's get into this, shall we? Continue game. My character's name is Mel Brooks, which is indicative of my brain and how I was as a child. Childhood Patrick was like, you know what's fun for Patrick? Naming these guys these are all famous comedians. Again, their Pokemon does not reflect their name at all. Let's start off with the first one, shall we? The first one's name is Will Ferrell. Will is all capitalized. Ferrell is all lowercase, just in case I got confused. It's a level 50, and it is, of course, it is a Nidorino. It's a Nidorino named Will Ferrell. Why? Why not? Patrick was into this, I guess. Next up, this is the Pokemon I started with in this game. It was a Bulbasaur. His name, of course, Mel Brooks. Now, you're probably like, Patrick, didn't you say your character's name was Mel Brooks? Yes. Mel Brooks named his Pokemon Mel Brooks after him, much like a George Foreman. This is a Venusaur. Because when you think Mel Brooks, you think Venusaur. Or more importantly, when you think Bulbasaur, you think Mel Brooks. Oh, there's a Bulbasaur right here. I got some Pokemon. I know how to set dress. Next up, we have Mike Mimer. I think you're probably like, Patrick, this is probably a Mr. Mime, because why would you misspell it? I think I just genuinely thought it was spelled. I'm dyslexic, and at the age of, I would have been 14, so at the age of 14, I was extremely dyslexic. I've gotten better, which is insane, because ask my friends, but this is a Butterfree. No reason. No reason, because, when you think Mike Myers, you think Butterfly. All right, Jack Black. Oh, I accidentally used strength. Jack Black has strength, so that's a hint. Who could Jack Black be? Jack Black can move boulders. Well, good for Jack Black, Jack Black, of course, is a Graveler. He's a Graveler. Like you do. Chris Rock, of course, is Mewtwo. Why would he be anything else? Why would he be anything other than Mewtwo? And finally, my little flyy bird boy. This is a Pidgeotto. Now, let's see the trend here. We have Will Ferrell, who in 2005 probably like the height, he probably just did Elf. I was probably I was pretty obsessed with Will Ferrell, honestly, because of SNL, because I was a big SNL kid. Then we have Mel Brooks, who all my life I've kind of been obsessed with Mel Brooks. That makes sense. Mike Myers again, height of the Austin Powers movie. I was obsessed with the Austin Powers movies. Jack Black, obviously, School of Rock, stuff like that. Then you got Chris Rock. Chris Rock is interesting because Chris Rock, I feel like a 14-year-old Patrick, there wasn't like a huge avenue for Chris Rock. I was also really into stand-up. So I know I was a big fan of Chris Rock. And of course, so that leaves the last one, Pidgeotto, one of my comedy icons as a child, Martin Short. Because when you think Flying Bird, Martin Short. Anyway, I'm going to make this serious because I have so many, because these are just the comedian ones. This is just when I open the game. This is who is here. I didn't even talk about certain, Brad Pitt is one of my Pokemon. J-Lo is one of my Pokemon. Songtime. Who are these people? Which Pokemon are they? I'm not going to tell you. You got to tune in next time for Pat's Pokemon Poke Nickname Arena Stadium.